Ayo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to do the final boss DERIERI and MONSPEET, and we're going to show you guys how to get number 1 in this final boss. So right now we have a 6k score. I didn't do that many runs yet, so I do know now what to do or what is needed. So we're going to show you guys one run where I explain everything, and then one run where you guys can actually see the 6k score, unless who knows, maybe I can get a better score in the showcase as well. But yeah, also if you are new on this channel and you are not subscribed yet, we are really close to hit 10k. It would be really awesome if you're going to decide to subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet. And also if you don't want to miss out anything, make sure to turn on the notification bell or join our Discord. That way you can always stay up to date. This is going to be the team we use. So apparently there's also a better team, but the current known team, this is going to be the best. So instead of Barn, we're going to use the blue Jericho. Backline, we're going to use Mama, so that we have a heavy blue team basically. Here, this one, I just made a Yua gear for him because of this final boss to deal more damage. It's not even that necessary, I think. But yeah, so the crit chance rolls, I just kept them because that increases our chance to actually crit. And Sadia Link is pretty much mandatory to hit the 450k. So my Arthur, for example, he doesn't have any cosmetics besides of the Hawk Pass, right? So I think I don't even have the Hawk Pass for the middle because I don't have enough. And Twigo does have Yua gear and even cosmetic max, so that's why his HP is so high. So we definitely gonna do the other team during the week as well, and we will see. Those are the oaths we are going to do. And yeah, so regardless how the run is going to be, we are just going to finish this one so that we can also show you guys a example run which makes it much better. So first of all, you are getting points on depending on damage marks and stuff, so this is a very nice start actually. If you have that start, you will deal enough damage if you're going to do this and deal a very good damage mark. Also in turn 1 you definitely want to taunt. So there are specific turn orders you have to have. For example, in turn 1 and in turn 2 you want to taunt, because that way you will maximize your score. Oh damn, we actually got that taunt. That may be a new run. But yeah, so here for example, as you can see, unfortunately we didn't deal both 150k. I'm not sure if we can deal that. I didn't really test that out. So, but yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're also going to taunt, because the reason is every dissolve we are going to apply on them, it's going to basically give us 30 points, and that will maximize our points. So it is like RNG a bit. If they are getting a lot of merges and more ult gauge and then they will get drained, that's gonna give you the maximum score. So what we're going to do now is, I would say, we are not allowed to kill yet. We can just burn those 2 cards, so every charge card gives us 20 points. So we're going to do this so that we secure not killing, and in turn 3 is the moment when we actually want to move to transition. So here for example, oh, that 2-star card, I think that 2-star card may actually deal 150k to both if I'm just going to move, because the problem is yeah, if we would have had a golden here, that would be really awesome, but it is what it is, right? So here the problem is, I'm not sure, we can't unfortunately use another T1 card, so I think probably the best would be doing this so that we maximize the HP of our Barn, and this should deal 150k on both, I think. So let's see. No, it didn't. So very unfortunate. So if we would have, like for example, critted more and stuff, it may have giving us those point stuff, or if we would have had that golden. So this is really good that we got the golden bonk already, because that is mandatory for later. So here in this turn, in turn 4, we actually want to taunt if possible. Unfortunately we don't have that, so we can't taunt in this turn. And yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to use this card into here. We are going to, I would say we can increase this, and we can also use this AoE. So here's one thing you guys should know, DERIERI can't get damaged by more than 33%, so we want to basically, when we move to transition, we are getting attacks here for 2 turns. we want to deal some damage onto her so that she's a less pain later on. That's unfortunate that it didn't double crit, so we didn't deal the 80k, so that is very, very unfortunate. But here we should deal a decent amount of damage, and yeah, you can't ever deal more than 99k, 99 something, so it's a bit below 100k onto the DERIERI, which is very unfortunate. At least we got one stance here, so also there's the stance mission. So we want to stance 4 times. So there's one problem. In turn 5 he has a stance cancel, but I think we should still use the stance here. I'm not too sure. I'm not even sure which one is the stance cancel. I didn't really... Yeah, here it's her. So she's gonna... so she is going to start... so she's going to cancel our stance. So we have one bet, for example. Maybe if we draw another one, we can hope for that, or that it's whatever, right? So we are going to just burn this and hope for another stance, because we still need to actually get another stance up anyways. And yeah, those cards are going to give us actually 69 points. So basically in those turns here, you want to, if possible, using 3... Oh my god, this is beautiful. You want to use 3 charge cards, because those charge cards are not wasted at least. But that is pretty nice. We may actually get a higher score than the other run we had already. So let's see. We are going to stance, which is going to be great. If they would have gotten more merges, for example, like golden cards, we would have drained more. That gives us more score as well. This charge cards gives us points, and to be honest, I am thinking, because we don't really need any other cards. Wait a second. If I actually single target with this should deal 150k here. So next round we are going to... No, next round we have to use the AoE, we have to kill her, and then we have to bonk into him. So getting the bonus HP by moving here isn't bad, because we don't need to draw another card, I would say. Yeah. So it's very unfortunate that we did get the ult, because if we wouldn't have gotten the ult for here, for example, we could have just bonked into the DERIERI and we would have been good to go. So we would have bonked and then we could get that merger and we have even more HP. But I don't think it doesn't matter that much. So we're going to do the AoE, we're going to bonk into her, and we have to secure dealing 450k with a single target. So here, as you can see, if we would have gotten the merger, we would have dealt a bit more damage, and here also onto the DERIERI, we can't deal more than the 99k. So I actually think this may be even a 6k run as well. So let's see what the score is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we got most of the conditions. The only time where we were missing the stance was basically in turn 4. But yeah, unfortunately it's not a 6k score, but hey, this one is not that bad as well. And no cap, guys, this is the first recording I did. Of course, the 6k run I did record as well. I think it took me like 2 tries actually to get the 6k score. But yeah, I will just fast forward the other run and you guys can just look how a 6k score can look like. That's it, guys. That's it for the video. I really hope it was helpful. or you enjoyed watching this. So this is basically how you can get number 1 in the new final boss, and we are also going to show you guys a free-to-play way to get a decent score to at least get to top 5%. So if you are a free-to-play and you don't have those units, stay tuned, make sure to subscribe if you are new here or you're not subscribed yet. Thanks for tuning in and peace out for now.